Hello, my name is Bob Dein. No, I'm not related to anybody you know that's spelled D-E-I-N. German, it should be Dein, but it's not, it's Dean. I live in North Venice, just off exit 195. I'm a new member to Sarasota Camera Club, and I want to thank Vinny Veneruso for getting me off my duff and getting involved in this. I'm just going to show you this short video because I want to give you the opportunity to think of what questions you'd like to ask me during the presentation and send them to me beforehand so that I can go ahead and hopefully answer them during the talk and kind of streamline things a little bit. Uh, Before I go, I'm going to show you uh, above me. This is my little home office here, and these are the people who I photograph. These little black and white, actually 12 by 12, black and white square photographs of strangers I meet on the street. In any event, I'm going to next show you my email address, so you can go ahead and email me any questions you have. Then we'll do a short slideshow of the people I photograph, and then we'll talk about topics that I may cover, and you can give me questions that you have. So thank you, and talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, so now you've seen the kind of images that I capture. I've been doing this for probably 10 or 12 years, on and off, about 50-50 probably. I've done probably 1,000 of these, more or less. I look at the first few hundred and cringe. I wouldn't show them to anybody, but as time goes by, I kind of found my voice, I guess, and become somewhat consistent in what I do. In any event, now I'm going to talk about what I'm probably going to talk about on May 10th during the meeting. And if you have any questions, just send them to me now, and I'll try to incorporate them into the presentation. By the way, the music that was accompanying the slideshow is Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, which was the artist was Brian Crane, C-R-A-I-N, pianist. I love that version. Now, here is a quick list of the topics that I figured I would cover in the talk. How and why I got started, which goes right into the approach, which is how we approach strangers we haven't met before, which is usually pretty difficult for people, photographers. It certainly is for me. Then I try to find meaning in faces. Uh, we'll talk about that quite a bit because we have to mention gear. Edwin mentions gear, but that's really the least of all this. I will get into why I square crop and then a bit about post-processing. And that's my general area of topics. So anybody who has any other thought, any other questions, please email them to this below address, and well, not above, below, in front of you address, and I'll try to make sure I incorporate that into it. And thank you, and I want to say thank you to Vinny again for getting me into this, and to Scott Christ for dealing with this video. Hopefully I will meet Scott and the rest of you someday in person, but I'll see some of you hopefully in a couple of weeks in the evening. And thanks for looking at this. Have a good day.